4 worst SUVs owners regretted buying, and 5 best SUVs worth your money. Are you thinking of buying an SUV in 2025? Well, before you do, here's what you need to know. Not all SUVs are created equal. While some models promise luxury, performance, and reliability and really live up to the promises, but for some, those are just mere promises. If you end up with them, you will have lots of issues that will drain your wallet and test your patience. But don't worry, I'm here to walk you through it all as we discuss the 4 worst SUVs you should avoid at all costs if you are buying your ride this 2025. Yes, I know they may look good on the surface, but trust me, their flaws are something you won't want to put up with, making them some of the worst choices you could make this year. So stay with me and don't be in a hurry, as I will also show you 4 incredible SUVs options that combine style and performance and will give you the best value for your money. So if you're ready, let's dive in. Number 1 SUV to avoid is the Volkswagen Tiguan. Over the years, the Volkswagen Tiguan has gained a reputation for evolving with every generation, but not always for the better. Despite its sleek design and a starting price of around $33,000, many owners have expressed deep regrets about their purchase. Why? You may ask. Well, let's break it down. Excessive oil consumption. Imagine having to top off your oil multiple times between changes. That's what many Tiguan owners report. According to Volkswagen, this is considered normal, but for buyers, it's an unwelcome and expensive hassle. Some users reported adding 3 quarts of oil between their first 2 oil changes, a nightmare for long-term maintenance costs. 2. Useless third-row seating. Sure, extra seating sounds like a great selling point until you actually sit in the third row. The space is so tight, it's practically unusable for adults or taller passengers. If you're a family looking for practicality, this is a serious drawback. 3. Unintuitive infotainment system. Drivers find the touchscreen interface clunky and distracting, making it difficult to navigate while driving, a serious safety concern. And when you pair that with an underwhelming driving experience where the engine feels sluggish one moment and overly sensitive the next, the Tiguan becomes an unpredictable and frustrating ride. 4. Poor fuel economy for its class. Even with its EPA estimated 26 mpg combined, the Tiguan falls behind competitors that offer better efficiency, performance, and reliability for the same price. So, if the Tiguan is on your list, you might just want to think and probably go for the alternatives we'll discuss shortly as much better options. The number 2 SUV you want to avoid is none other than the Jeep 4xe. When you think of Jeep, what comes to mind is rugged, reliable, and off-road capability. But with their hybrid 4xe models, including the Wrangler and Grand Cherokee, Jeep's iconic reputation takes a hard hit. These SUVs were marketed as the perfect fusion of legendary Jeep performance and modern, eco-friendly hybrid technology. Sounds like the best of both worlds, right? Unfortunately for many owners, that promise quickly turns into disappointment. The most glaring issue with the Jeep 4xe models lies in their hybrid battery system. What should be the beating heart of an innovative off-road machine is instead a potential fire hazard. Reports of battery malfunctions leading to vehicle fires are enough to make even the most loyal Jeep fans nervous. Imagine cruising down a rugged trail, feeling unstoppable, only to smell something burning and realizing it's your own vehicle. The problems didn't just stop with the battery. These hybrids have issues with drivetrain failures that leave owners frustrated. Add to a host of intermittent electronic malfunctions, and you've got a vehicle that will spend more time in the repair store than on the road. Mechanics are often left scratching their heads, struggling to diagnose the issues. It's like Jeep handed out a Rubik's Cube instead of a dependable vehicle. If you're dreaming of winter off-roading adventures, the 4xe models have another surprise for you: poor hybrid efficiency in cold weather. Many owners have reported that the hybrid system performs poorly when temperatures drop, reducing the vehicle's overall capability. For a brand that built its name on conquering any terrain, this is a major letdown. One damning report summed it up perfectly. The Jeep 4xe models come with way too many unresolved issues to have any confidence in their ability to last over the long haul. Owners feel like they're paying a premium for a vehicle that's unreliable at best and dangerous at worst. Here's the kicker. Jeep's entire brand is built on the promise of go anywhere, do anything toughness. But with the 4xe models, it feels like they've created a go nowhere, fix anything hybrid that's more of a headache than a hero. For those expecting the legendary durability Jeep is known for, these hybrids are a massive letdown. Next at number 3 is the Ford Explorer XLT. Marketed as a versatile family SUV, many buyers have learned the hard way that the Ford Explorer XLT doesn't live up to its promises, especially considering its hefty price tag of over $40,000. Yes, Ford is a highly respected and reputable brand and has really produced very good vehicles and still does, but when it comes to the Explorer XLT model, we will say to trade with caution. Here is why. Frequent mechanical issues. Owners report their vehicles spending weeks in repair shops due to a lack of spare parts, leaving them stranded and frustrated. For an SUV in this price range, such inconvenience is simply unacceptable. Cheap interior materials. For an SUV aimed at families, comfort should be a priority. Unfortunately, the Explorer's third-row seats are rigid and poorly padded, while the leather seats show wear and tear within months. One buyer who paid $70,000 for their Explorer shared a scathing review. The leather seats looked worn out within months. It's embarrassing to drive a car that feels decades old inside, especially at this price point. Underwhelming fuel efficiency. With 24 mpg and 23 mnd, the Explorer XLT struggles to justify its cost compared to its more fuel-efficient competitors. If you're looking for a dependable, family-friendly SUV, this one falls short in almost every category. Now coming up at the number 4 SUV to avoid if you are in the market for SUV this year is the Hyundai Kona. The Hyundai Kona might seem like an attractive compact SUV with its affordable price tag of $24,450 to $34,325, depending on the specs you choose. I want to say that this model is plagued with issues that make it a risky choice, irrespective of the price. But before you call me out, just hear me out. First of all, the Hyundai Kona has unreliable parts and experiences frequent breakdowns. Many owners report that parts and systems fail far sooner than expected. Some even end up reselling their cars within a year after dealing with constant mechanical failures. Poor ride quality. Drivers describe the ride as shaky and jerky, especially over bumps or uneven terrain. For anyone who values comfort on long drives, this is a serious red flag. Hard to find spare parts. Waiting weeks or even months for essential repairs because parts are back-ordered is a frustrating reality for many Kona owners. So the bottom line is, if you're considering the Hyundai Kona, you may want to wait a bit to look for something else from our list of best options. Moving to the second part of the video, here are the 5 SUVs that are worth your money this 2025. 1. Subaru Crosstrek. This vehicle embodies adventure in every way, and on top of that, it is family-friendly. If you need an SUV that effortlessly transitions from weekday commutes to weekend off-road getaways or family road trips, the Subaru Crosstrek is the SUV for you. With a starting price of $26,540, it's a budget-friendly compact SUV that delivers on its promises. Under the hood is a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine delivering 152 horsepower and a 145 pound-feet of torque. Now, I won't sugarcoat things. This is not like the fastest vehicle because it goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 9 seconds, which isn't thrilling, but here's where it shines. Fuel efficiency is at 28 mpg in the city and 34 mpg on the highway. This means you'll be cruising past so many gas stations without needing a top-up, while others drivers are pulling in for a refill. That said, what makes the Crosstrek truly special for me is the Subaru's legendary all-wheel drive system. With 8.7 inches of ground clearance, you can take this thing through snow, gravel, or even light trails without breaking a sweat. Plus, fold those rear seats down and you've got 55.3 cubic feet of cargo space. Plenty of room for camping gear, groceries, or even your dog's travel crate. One Crosstrek owner simply put it best: "I take my Crosstrek everywhere, from city streets to mountain trails, and it never lets me down. It's like my adventure buddy on wheels." 2. The Toyota RAV4. Moving on, let's talk about the Toyota RAV4. One of the most beloved SUVs in the US for a reason. Starting at $28,675, this SUV gives you reliability, efficiency, and enough tech features to make your daily drives more enjoyable. Powering this beast is a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine that delivers 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It's significantly quicker than the Crosstrek with a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 7.8 seconds. If fuel efficiency is at the top of your priority list, you'll love that the RAV4 gets 27 mpg in the city and 35 mpg on the highway. Want even better mileage? The hybrid version bumps that up to 41 mpg combined, giving you nearly 600 miles on a full tank, perfect for long road trips. Inside, you'll find 69.8 cubic feet of cargo space, making it great for families, road trips, and hauling gear. And let's talk about safety. Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus comes standard with features like adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and automatic emergency braking. One RAV4 owner put it best, "The hybrid model is a game changer. I can drive all week without thinking about gas, and the safety features give me peace of mind on long drives." 3. Honda CR-V. If you're looking for something tried and tested, look no further than the Honda CR-V. Starting at $29,500, this SUV continues to be one of the most practical choices on the market. It's powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, producing 190 horsepower and 179 pound-feet of torque, allowing it to reach 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.5 seconds, a great balance of power and efficiency. Speaking of efficiency, you're looking at 28 mpg in the city and 34 mpg on the highway. But here's the real selling point: the spacious cargo area. With 76.5 cubic feet of storage when the rear seats are folded, this SUV is a road tripper's dream. And reliability? Honda's reputation speaks for itself. A long-term CR-V owner shared, "I drove my last CR-V for over a decade without any major repairs. Just got the 2025 model, and I already love it." 4. Mazda CX-5. Now, let's step into a little more luxury-looking, reliable SUV that is worth your money, and it without the luxury price tag. The Mazda CX-5, starting at $29,300, offers one of the best driving experiences in this price range. Its 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine delivers 187 horsepower and 186 pound-feet of torque, accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.2 seconds. Fuel economy is solid at 24 mpg in the city and 30 mpg on the highway. But what really sets the CX-5 apart is its interior. Mazda has gone above and beyond to make this SUV feel premium, with leather seats, a sleek dashboard design, and a Bose sound system. It also has 59.3 cubic feet of cargo space, making it practical despite its stylish design. One driver said, "This thing handles like a luxury car, but costs half as much." Mazda nailed it here, according to her. And finally, at number 5, Hyundai Palisade, which I consider the ultimate family SUV. For those needing something bigger, the Hyundai Palisade is a fantastic choice. Starting at $36,400, it offers 3 rows of seating, comfortably fitting up to 8 passengers. It's powered by a 3.8-liter V6 engine, producing 291 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, going from 0 to 60 hour within 7.0 seconds. Fuel efficiency stands at 19 mpg city and 26 mpg highway. For storage, you have about 86.4 cubic feet when all the seats are folded. And lastly, Hyundai also offers one of the best warranties. We're talking 10 years here, or 100,000 miles. Now tell me, would you want to be driving one vehicle for 10 years? Personally, for me, I don't think I want to be driving a vehicle that long to want an upgrade. As one Palisade owner put it, "I never expected a Hyundai to feel this luxurious, but here we are." Now, if you like this video, then you are more likely to like this other video here, where we compared 7 different Chevrolet's options. We showed the 3 worst Chevrolet not to buy and the 4 best options for you. We will leave the link to the video in the description box and then the card section here. Now, before you go watch that video, which SUV is currently at the top of your choice list, having followed through to this point? Drop your choice comment box below and let's discuss. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth car buying guides video like this one. I'll see you in the next video.